This is the Nomad, and I just have one question. How much sulfur is it going to take me to get into this base? It's cheap to build and even cheaper to maintain. It has 26 boxes of storage, an armoured bunker, and an auto turret setup. So what's the cheapest way to completely raid this base? Let's find out. But before we get into that, it's crep check time. Okay, I'm going to go the top down this time around. I'm going to see how this works. Of course, there's only one door here, so let's just, make it a little bit easy on ourselves, and we're going to top down right here. Of course, this is where the main loot is, so this is where we're going to be hitting the majority of the shots. This is the TC triangle, and there's a bit of drop storage around here that I really want to get access to. So I will shoot some rockets here to get splash damage, and then I'll focus on just pummeling through from there. So let's give that a little go. As you can see, we've got through to the first two storages right up here. Now, these are a bit of a pain to normally get through to because it's sheet metal all the way around, but luckily the original base design leaves that in stone. So that's a nice little way to get in there. Now, I'm going to focus on going through this area now. There's little to no reason to really carry on going through that way, if I'm honest. Little to no reason at all. So I'm going to focus on sitting from up here and shooting this out. And as you can see here, we're already through to where the majority of the loot is going to be, but also where the respawn point is. So we're going to get rid of that as quickly as we can. That rocket will have destroyed his respawn point. Boom, it's already destroyed a box from just around here, and it's made his respawn completely useless. So, brilliant. Let's give it another go. Okay, now I do have to be careful because the turret is now going to be visible. So I think what I'm going to do... Oh, yeah, he's not happy. He's seen me. I think I'm going to have to use some HVs to take him out. Although, let's see if I can get a good angle from over here. I think I'm going to be a bit cheeky. I actually think I could splash that garage door where there's two more storage units. And I reckon I could take the turret out at the same time. Got him below, but that's obviously opened up the last of the storage. Let's just take this rocket, this turret, and see what we've got down here. Lovely, okay. Now, there aren't any traps in the original base design, but still worth looking out. Lovely. Here we go. Let's grab as much of this as we possibly can. Okay. So these are the boxes that did stay intact. As we saw, some clipped above. Absolutely fine. We can just grab that as we pummel through. Okay, so we've managed to get 16 of the boxes. This is the boom that we've used so far to get here. Now we want to get down into the meat of the base, which is right here. I'm not going to bother going through here. I'm going to carry on going through this area, and that should get us the remainder of the loot. So I want a nice splash along this line. Ultimately, we have completely called out and destroyed this base, but we've managed to get now to the main loot. And there we have it. We've managed to loot every single bit of loot from this base. The only thing left is the TC. I'm trying to wonder if it's worth actually going through this area, or just to go through here. I think it's going to be worth going through this area, actually. This is the boom I've used so far to get to this point. Let's just finish on raiding and get through to the TC. Okay, and for the last bit, we're just going to explode through. Had to be one. And here is the TC. There you go. So that's all the boom I used to go through it from top down. Let me know if you think that's efficient enough. Let's flip on to the next one. Okay, now we're going to go through what I view as the best way to tackle this base, and that is to go through the doors. And I say that because, well, there's only one, so there's no real other way for them to, you know, use inner peaks or shoot down, because there aren't any on this base design. So we're going to go through it straight through the doors, and I'll show you what I believe is the most efficient way to raid this base. Okay, already we've got through to the armored door, which is just perfect. I'm going to 2C4 this. I'm going to back right out. And I'm going to get my rocket ready. That gets me straight through to this area where I can already access these drop boxes, 1 and 2. What I'm now going to want to do is splash through these 2 garage doors. You can see the turrets right below me, so I'm going to want to be very careful with this. Also, this will break at some point soon, so I'm going to need to watch out for that as well. There we have it. Fantastic. Right, so here's the respawn point. Obviously, like fish in a barrel at this point, but that's okay. Let's grab this. I do need to be careful. I'm going to start doing splash damage on these doors. I do need to be careful this will break. So I'll shoot 1 rocket here. This is already at 25. I'm going to need to use a bit of quick feet here. As soon as I shoot this rocket, this is going to break beneath me, so... I mean, you couldn't blame me, right? It's a 2. So you can see here, some of the stash loot from this box actually glitched through the ceiling. This does happen a lot sometimes when explosives are being used, so that's 2 more boxes that were demolished in the process of making this. So I'm going to get 1 more off, and then I'm going to run. And who says this isn't a... And who says this is staged, hey? Who says this is staged? Okay. Let's go sort him out. Now, this turret should be on low HP at this point. Obviously, he's already taken quite a few of the rockets to the face, so this shouldn't be too difficult to work him out. I'll do this. That gives me a nice little angle, just to peek at him from here. Where are you, Mr. Turret? There you are. Hello. There you go. What did I say? Perfect. Okay, so as you can see from here, we've got now to the majority of the loot. The tier 3 is still intact. It won't be for much longer, I can tell you that right now. So let's grab all of this loot. Now, this is a bunker base, so I will have to now just pummel down. There's no more doors to go through, but I've managed to get rid of a lot of the hard work. Let's grab that by already trying to shoot some rockets through. So we're almost, you know, we're over a third of the way through here, and this is almost done. So I'm going to shoot from this angle back here and try and get this angle, because there is another box just beneath here, and I'm going to be going through here anyway. So let's give it a little go. Look at that, there we go. We've now got 16 of all the storage boxes. No need going in there. That's absolutely useless. Now we destroyed the only turret in this base. I'm going to try and get some splash damage across this line so that I can get the TC as well. But ultimately, this is the line I want to go for. Here we go. We're now through to the main loot, and we're only 400 odd HP off getting the TC, so a lot more efficient to go through this way. And of course, here's the storage. Now, the reason I don't go through that bunker up there, maybe I already said it, but I'm going to say it again. There's no point. The only storage unit in there you can access from both sides of these doors, so there is little to no point going through that way. Okay, so there we have all of the loot containers that you could possibly get in this base. Obviously, this is all just honeycomb now. This is the boom that it took me to get to this point. And now we're going to get through to the TC. Okay, and there we have it. There's the TC. And this is the boom that it took for me to get through to this point. Okay, and there you have it. I was able to completely raid the Nomad base all the way through to TC using this amount of sulfur or its equivalent amount of boom. Let me know in the comments or message me on Discord the base you'd like to see next.